Hey, can you guys like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel?
Help us achieve one of our short-term goals by listening to us on Spotify.
Overall, share our podcast to your friends, family, and significant other.
Let's get back to the show.
Sincerely, Bestie. What's up, guys? This is Sincerely Bestie. I'm Krystal.
And I'm Nancy.
We're going to be doing a rapid Q&A today. Thank you guys so much for sending in your questions. We're going to do this as fast as we can in the amount of time we have.
Yes.
So, Robert, are you going to be asking the questions?
Sure, I'll ask the first one.
Okay.
So the first one would be, what are your guys' ethnicity?
We're Hmong.
We're Hmong. We're both Hmong.
Hmong.
And this is, well, I mean, it varies with where Hmong people are, but I mean, like with my parents, they were in Laos.
Mm-hmm. Same with mine. Both of my parents were born there.
So do you guys know what Hmong is or Hmong people are?
Not just the mountain people.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. Did we accomplish our goal within the podcast?
Oh, within the podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Not yet.
Not yet. Of course
Not yet.
Not yet.
I feel like we're getting there, though.
If only, I think the consistency has been there. So that's about the only goal that we've really accomplished
help
for
us
now.
get some ads.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Share to your
Yes.
grandma, your friends, your husband.
Yes.
Okay, so
Everywhere.
what kind of content creator are we? Do you guys know that?
I feel like we're just like a feel-good girl talk.
Lifestyle. Yeah, lifestyle.
Do you guys ever think about drama alert content?
Wait, what? Drama alert?
Drama alert.
Define drama alert.
Do you follow
Like-
celebrities?
Oh, yes and no.
Do you follow the 1%er, the 5%er of people on internet?
No.
No. I mean, I follow them because I know them for a long time, and I know their drama, but I don't go into depth into figuring out what happened
Yeah.
and all of that.
I'll read it. Just so I know.
But if you guys are interested in that, let us know, and
Yeah.
we'll do that too.
Or like our opinions about, what's going on.
All right, awesome. So here's from one of our viewers. So what's her name again?
Imogen?
Imogen.
Okay.
So she's asking, what are your guys' current hobbies?
Hobbies. Right now, I really enjoying vlogging on my YouTube. I think that's been fun, and editing. Other than that, and I just got my wisdom teeth out. So, but before that, I was really into Pilates, so like exercising and doing all that. But that's about it so far. Nance?
My current hobbies. I just like binge watching dramas, Korean dramas. It's hard. I feel like it's hard for me as a mom to try to have a hobby because I'm still trying to like figure myself out. So like a lot of the times the stuff I'm doing is with my kid. So it's not really like my hobby that I'm doing.
Oh,
It's just something
what they like to do.
Something I like to do.
So here's another one from Shia.
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 Like Shia LaBeouf.
What's your future plans?
You ever think about the future?
Future plans, it's kind of...
What'd you say, Nancy?
It says you ever think about the future.
Yes, constantly. I always do. I'm always stressing for the future and what it may hold and what's going to happen next, But I'm excited for it. Future plans is just to get the house fixed up and to be able to have family and friends come over. And, hopefully in the future, get married. We'll see. And then just the usual, the podcast and my YouTube to grow. And, yeah.
No. My
Yep.
future plans? Hopefully get a house, maybe possibly have another little one.
Aw.
I'm hoping.
Fingers crossed.
Yes. But that's really it. Just trying to get a house and trying for another little one. But yeah, I always think of the future. It's hard. I think of the future, but then I stop myself because I'm like, why am I thinking so much far out when it really hasn't happened? So I don't want to think too much of it.
Awesome. Thank you. So here's one from your sister, Diamond. Shout out to her. Give us about 5 questions. First one, what activities do you enjoy that would recommend to others?
Activities?
I don't know. So, Krystal and them are from Fillmore, a little town. So you're up here in the city. What would you recommend people from the boonies?
The boonies?
Oh, you guys are from the boonies?
I mean, outdoors, of course.
Yeah, it was very outdoors. Like, we did a lot of walking and cruising, like driving from one end of the city to the other end. That's like a good 10-minute from going back and forth. But
So coming up here, what did you have in mind of going, like your activities out here?
it's different because back at home in Fillmore, there's not a lot of big stores or malls out there. So it was really nice to be like 5 minutes away from Walmart or something, like that was more accessible. And finally I could go out and eat whenever I wanted and try new things, while in Fillmore there's not a lot of stuff to.
How many restaurant chains in Fillmore?
I'm gonna have to count.
That's my question.
So we have a Subway, Carl's Jr., and then we have a little diner, but I think it's closed. And now I think it's a Mexican restaurant.
Oh.
And then we have a Costa Vida, and it's like an ice cream place. I forgot what it's called. And I think that's it. They have a Roxbury now, which is shocking to me.
A what?
A Roxbury?
What is that?
It's like a smoothie place.
Oh.
Yeah. They did have a Fizz, but it didn't do very well. It opened for like a couple months and then it closed down.
Oh.
Just because it's cheaper to go to Maverick and get like a big cup for like $1 or something than to go to Fizz and spend like a couple dollars there. So
That's true.
How about you, Nancy? You being a suburb city girl, what activities do you enjoy and recommend to others?
I mean, like, I feel like just being outdoors, anything with outdoors. I feel like Utah is like a state for outdoors, and it's like family very oriented. So there's a lot of things to do outside: fishing, hiking, swimming. I mean, even sightseeing,
ATV.
outdoor stuff. I mean, you can go shopping too, but I feel like you can go shopping kind of like wherever. Just like a lot of outside stuff.
Awesome. Thank you. So it seems like your girl's asking for advice. Thoughts on solo dates?
On solo dates? I would love to have solo dates, but I'm just too insecure.
Me too.
That's the hard part. Because, like, I want to, because then it's that independence, and then you have time to, like, hang out by yourself and really be in your own mind, But then I just feel weird because they're going to come up and be like, oh, how many's in your party? And you're like, 1. Then you sit by yourself and people are just kind of like staring at you. Or like in your head, you feel like they're staring at you and judging you. Because even before, like when Chang and I would go out and there'd be someone, by themselves or riding rides by themselves. And he'd be like, dude, that's a loner. And I'm like, that's so mean. But I just feel like they're very secure, I feel like if you can go out by yourself and do things by yourself, kudos to you.
Yeah.
Like my sister goes to concerts by herself, and she wanted to go to another concert by herself, but I think that's crazy. Like when I lived by myself down in Spanish Fork, I really wanted to go watch a movie by myself. But Cheng was like, well, who are you taking? Who's going with you? And I was just like, okay, I guess I'm not going by myself.
I say do it.
How about you, Nancy?
I say do it. If I could have done it, I would have done it. I've seen like different people who they do it, they talk about it, and like they enjoy it. Of course, there's that what's the word?
Awkwardness.
Yeah, and like security reasons.
Oh.
But I mean, like if you don't let that get to you, then you probably would enjoy it.
So pretty much have confidence in themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. So advice for single people.
Live your life.
Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah.
When your time comes, it comes.
Come on, Diamond, you know this.
I feel like just be patient.
Yeah.
It'll come in right timing. I've been in a relationship for almost 11 years, and the one thing I do regret is just not being by myself for a minute, and finding out what I liked and what I didn't like, because I basically, with Chang, I loved him, so it's not really settling, but it's just like kind of like we grew up together, so we grew to be like, hey, I don't like you to be like this, or I like you to be like this kind of thing. Whereas like, because like back then me and Chang used to fight a lot too, and now like 11 years later, I'm like, if that would have happened to me, like if I could go back, I wouldn't have let him or let anybody say that to me, you know, or make me feel that way. So I feel like just being comfortable with yourself, getting confidence, and not letting anybody, you know, come into your life and take over, you know.
I say enjoy being single. I mean, like you said, I was always kind of in a relationship. I never really got that time to myself too, even like before I got married, because I was in a previous relationship, which I regret, but then I don't regret it. Having like to learn about myself, like you said, and just enjoying that time, and like dating around, you know, just to see like different, you know, type of guys or girls there are out in the world and all that.
So here's one of my questions. So since you guys been in a long relationship, what do you seek out for your own benefit instead of like, you know, to make it work? Like, what do you do to like up yourself, like give yourself confidence in this relationship?
For myself,
Like for me, for example, me. Okay. So I ask Nancy for space sometimes, and then it's just like, you know, sometimes I go outdoors without her.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of like, you know, a little getaway, like your getaways, just like that. That's what I look for. So what's yours?
I think mine has changed because my schedule for work has changed from Chang's. So now I have a day to myself, which is really nice because then I have time to, you know, eat by myself, clean the area without him being around and him telling me what to do. So I think I really enjoy that. And just hanging out with my sisters. You know, they always like make me laugh and kind of forget about everything because Chang and I were very like goal oriented, you know, so we always like, okay, what can we do tomorrow, what can we do today, you know, it's always like do this and this and this, whereas my sisters, we could just hang out, I can complain to them, they complain to me, you know, it's kind of like that feeling, that relief, you know, that I need to be by myself. What about you now?
I just totally forgot what the question was.
So my question is, since you've been in a long relationship, what makes you happy, or what's your escape?
My alone time. Definitely with a kid. With being married and having a kid, yeah, I need that alone time, like from both. Having your me time. That's mine.
Awesome. 3 favorite things about your life in general.
3 favorite things about in my life. One of them is my dog.
Renji.
Yeah, Renji. I love him. He just gives me that feeling of serotonin, you know, just because he's so cute and so innocent, and he just follows you around all day, and like it just makes me so happy to see him and have him around because, you know, like I said, like I have a whole day by myself, and sometimes it can get lonely or, you know, scary, and it's nice that I have this little dog just following me around all day and just staring at me and hanging out with me. The other thing I love is my Sundays, being by myself. Even though like we do record on Sundays too, but just when I come home or even before, I'm able to do stuff by myself, and that independence feeling of like, okay, I have to do this and this. I love that. Just that quiet time.
Quick question: Why do you call your dog Renjo?
Renjo?
Renjo.
I don't know. My sister started calling him that.
I saw that in your video, so I'm just like, huh.
My sister's nicknamed him that, and it just
Stuck with you.
stuck with me. Sometimes they call him Rengelina.
That's so cute,
Or
though.
Reggie. Yeah.
Awesome. What's your third favorite thing?
My third favorite thing is just coming home to Chang. I love doing that too. Because sometimes, like, on Thursdays, I work Thursdays now, I come home and he's there because I've had a long week and he takes care of me. He's doing better, so now he's cooking for me on Thursdays. And so I have a warm meal when I get home, a hug, and then a massage. And then, you know, like, we just do our thing.
That's nice.
So it's nice, you know.
Like chicken wow.
Yeah, you know. You know how it is.
Awesome. Nancy, what's your 3
favorite things about my life
in general?
My kid, even though she drives me crazy. I love my daughter, but she does drive me crazy. I love her. She keeps me on my toes too, though. That's the thing. You know, she really does keep me on my toes. Or like if I'm doing something wrong, she's like, "Mom, why are you doing that?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm just doing it." My favorite thing about my life.
What's your second?
Having my family. My favorite thing. I love that I like live so close to them because I feel like I would have such a hard time like being so far, and because like my family were close, so it's like we see each other like every other weekend or like every weekend.
That's so nice.
Yeah, I like love having them around. My third thing, Robert. I'm just
He's all
kidding.
winking over there.
Yeah. No, I love having you in my life. Like, it's changed my life a lot with like previous relationships or just relationship with guys I've had. It's different with Robert, and like he's taught me a lot about myself. He's taught me just a lot about life as well. So yeah.
Thank you, Diamond. Hopefully, you learned a lot from this questionnaire. Next one is from your baby girl.
My little sister.
Would you guys get a tattoo? If yes, what would you get and where?
I don't know. This one would ever get a tattoo. Y'all know that.
What up, Krystal?
We're sisters.
They know I wouldn't get a tattoo.
Yeah, they know you
But
won't. If you did, what would you get?
If I did, it would be a tramp stamp, and it would be Chang's initials.
Really?
That's why she's not getting a tattoo, okay?
She thought about it hard.
So what's the thought behind that?
Are you ever like scared that like, not saying that you guys will, but like, because I know people who's done that where they get initials of their
I
other,
am scared.
and then they don't end up with each other.
That's why I haven't done it.
So hey, from the back, but like Krystal, who's
Yeah, literally.
Who's
CB? I'm like, it was supposed to be CBS. But they messed up. So.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
But you, Nancy?
I want to get a tattoo. I don't know what I want. Like, I know I want one in particular. It's like the angel wings.
Oh,
And
cute.
then like with like, it's neither my grandpa's birthday or something with my grandpa because I still have a hard time.
Oh,
with
Nance.
It's been so long, but
Yeah.
you know, I still think about him and all that.
Yeah.
And like how you said, like, because we've talked about it, I don't think I really had that grieving.
Yeah.
So it's just so hard.
Yeah, I don't
but-
think you've processed it all the way. Nance.
But I do want an angel wing for him. Where?
Aw, that's
I don't
beautiful.
know. Actually, I wanted one on my wrist. I wanted one on my ankle, but I don't really know. And I've told Robert this too. Like, I want angel wings for my grandpa. I just don't know when I'm getting it or
Yeah.
what I want. But yeah, because I want a tattoo to mean something. Like, because I know people, they get it for like whatever, which I'm like, that's fine too. But I'm like, I would want something that means something to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be on your body for the rest of
Yeah.
your lives. So.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, that's beautiful. You wouldn't get Addison's name on there?
You know, I don't really want my kids. I know people does that, but I don't really want like names of my kids.
Oh, that's too much.
Yeah.
All right.
You know.
Next question. What's the stupidest thing you've done on a dare?
On a dare?
Dare?
That's so hard because I hate truth or dare.
Well, let's change this up because we don't do a lot of dare. So, what's
Okay.
the stupidest thing you've done in your life?
Stupidest?
Or what's the most ridiculous, like, accident, stupid thing that happened to you?
Car accident. I'm serious. My car accidents.
With us?
No, just in general because I've had like 2, 3 car accidents.
Wow.
Yeah, just car accidents. Like I'm like, why didn't I think of it before that happened? Most of the time, it wasn't me though, but still, like, you could have prevented it to happen, you know?
Okay.
How about you, Krystal?
The only one that comes up to mind is I used to sneak up here to visit Chang all the time. So I would lie that I was at work, and I would drive all the way up to Ogden, and then me and Chang were watching a movie, And my grandma called me and she was like, where are you? Are you coming home? I was like, yeah, I am. And she was like, oh no, I told her, I was like, well, I'm going to go to my friend's house afterwards. And she was like, no, you're not. She was like, I know that you're not at work. And she was like, where are you? And I was like, I'm at my friend's house. And she was like, well, which friend? And I'm like, this one friend's house. And she was like, well, if I go over there and you're not over there, you're going to get your ass beat. Oh! Yeah, so then. Yep. Me and Cheng watched our movie.
Y'all still went to watch a movie?
Literally. And then I told Cheng, I was like, I have to go home. And he's like, are you serious? I was like, yes, I have to go home. So he drove me all the way back to Fillmore.
Wow.
Like, because we watched a late movie too. So I think it ended around like midnight. Mm-hmm. So he drove to Fillmore, 2.5 hours there. Oh, and I got home and nobody was awake. And Cheng was just like, well, you going to tell them you're home? And I was like, yeah. So I went and told them I was home. And then I got back in Cheng's car and we drove back to Ogden. That's so stupid. Don't do that, okay?
This girl.
So pretty much you stayed at Cheng's place. Mm-hmm. That's taboo.
Yeah, literally. So bad.
Oh my gosh, girl.
Don't tell my parents. They'll literally kill me.
Alrighty. What's your perception of religion? On religion.
Oh, your perception on religion?
That's hard. Just because I've never been a religious person. I have a lot of beliefs and like I have a lot of rules given to me. But I don't know. Let's see. The ability to see here.
So do you believe in God? General question. Do you believe in God?
Okay. I don't think there's really a God. Maybe there's a creator, but I feel like I understand why people need that purpose of having someone to believe in, kind of have that direction of life. Because sometimes, you fall into a dark corner or something and you just need something to pull you out. So I feel like if you need something like that, like good for you and you can find it. But like for me, I've never really asked God or the creator for anything, like maybe sometimes I'll just ask like, please, like,
praise the ancestors.
Praise them. And then if like something happens with my family, I mean, that's horrible to say, but that's the only time I really like ask of anything. But I've also never been in that dark spot in my life either.
Nancy?
I believe there's a God. But then I think it's because like I grew up to like because my parents are Christian, so they really like enforced it on us. I know some of my sisters they're like whatever about it. One of my sister, but like I do believe there's a God, even though I don't go to church and all that and do all that stuff. But I still believe there's a God.
So here's my perception on religion.
Okay.
I don't believe there's a God, but I do believe there's a higher power, which makes me omnist. You guys have heard of omnist?
Okay.
Yeah. So omnist is pretty much a person that believes in higher power. So for example, if I believe that a pencil is like all powerful.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, oh yeah, the pencil is like strong or pretty much it has superpowers, all that stuff. So that's like an omnist. You believe in something that can manipulate or something that, can persuade you in certain ways.
Oh, okay.
So perception in religion, it's a hard question.
Yeah.
Emerald, it's a hard question to ask.
It is a hard question.
And you don't say these stuff on the internet because, people have their opinions on there.
Yes.
All right. So
these
next
are just our opinions.
Yeah. So next one.
Don't forget.
What is something you got away with when you were a child that your parent doesn't know?
As a child?
So when you're a kid and you got away with it and your parents doesn't know about it, do you still hold on to that?
I was too good. I was too scared to get in trouble.
Me too. I was a good kid.
Yeah.
So here's one of my stories. So when I was here's
Robert was a bad kid.
I know. I was a really good kid until I got in a relationship.
Yeah, I was good. I was scared.
So this was with my childhood friend and my childhood friend's sister. We were riding around like kind of like a neighborhood, and there's like like those quickie marts.
Okay.
What?
Quick marts.
Oh, okay.
Like those little pop up store that sells like liquor, cigarettes, and drinks and stuff. So we went in there and like pretty much snuck some candies into our pants and then just walk right out.
Told you, Robert's bad.
Yeah, my parents doesn't know about this neither, and we got away with it.
Wow.
Robert was a bad kid, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No, after a while, I told my dad, I was like, nah, I'm a thief. And we stole for years.
Nah, even when I was bad. No, I mean, this could be the stupidest thing then.
Okay.
It just made me remember. I was so stupid in 3rd grade.
Oh, gosh.
I would steal people's lip gloss out of their desks. And my mom didn't know. It just made me remember because I remember like taking somebody's. Because I think I was in a different class. We went to a different class for something, and somebody had lip gloss in their desk, and I'm like, I'm gonna steal this. And
She's like, this is pretty.
I was so bad. Oh my god. My parents. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. My mom remembers this, but it was like in elementary. It's the same year, 3rd grade.
Okay.
And one of my friend at the time had a book. And I think she didn't like give me something out of the book. I think it was like a sticker or like a coloring page or whatever it was. And she was like, I'm not going to give it to you or something like that. And I was like upset about it. And we went to break. I didn't go to break. She put it in her backpack.
Oh.
I went steal it. Went steal that book. And me being a smart ass, I put it in my desk. I've come back from class. Everybody comes back to class.
Oh, no.
The girl's like, my book's not there anymore. So the teacher made everybody go through their backpack and their desk. When it came down to it, I had it in my desk.
Oh, my God.
So I had to stay after school, and the teacher questioned me, why did I take the book? Mm-hmm. And I remember, like, my mom and them were like, I think it was my mom, my sister. No, I'm pretty sure it was my mom. They were waiting for me outside for the longest time. I don't know how long it was because I slightly remember I was walking out and there was no cars, no kids. There was nobody at the school except the teachers. And then I felt so bad. And I just remember the teacher asked me, like, why did I steal it? And I'm like, God, I was so stupid. Like 3rd grader. And I went home, and I'm pretty sure my mom knew. I'm pretty sure the teacher had called my mom, and my mom was, like, questioning me. She didn't really question, like, why did I steal it? I just remember her kind of being like, are you okay or whatever? Because I hid under a blanket because I knew I was in trouble. I'm like, damn, you 3rd grader, so stupid. Why you stealing?
That literally reminds me too in 1st grade.
Yeah?
But I didn't. It was my friends that stole mine stuff.
Oh.
I had brought some cash. I don't know why to school,
heck?
and I'm a 1st grader, and I did something to my friends, and they were mad, so they stole my money, and I told my teacher, and he was like, "Well, we're not leaving this classroom till it's found," you know. So everybody was looking for like maybe like 30 minutes, and then like I knew it was them, but I was like, they're not gonna want to fess up, you know. And then they acted like they had found it when we already looked all over the place, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's right here. And I'm like, really?
I was the bad one. But it was only in 3rd grade that I was bad.
The only time I got...
I think after that, I got scared. Yeah, I got scared.
Yeah, no, I got in trouble for bullying in, I think, 3rd grade, too.
Gosh, girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was 3rd grade, because there was this girl that was really annoying. And me and my friend were really mean to her. It was during PE, and we were doing laps around the gym, and she was cutting corners. And me and my friend were just sitting on the bleachers, and we were like, look at her. She's she's cutting corners. Why is she running so slow? And somehow she heard us, and she told the teacher. She called my mom, and then my mom had to come, and then the teacher had a talk with me, being like, bullying's not okay. That girl's grandma is very upset about what happened, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, okay. Yeah.
Damn, Chris, I never thought that you were a bully.
Huh?
Never thought that you were a bully.
I've always been a bully. A secret bully.
She's a secret bully. She told me about it.
Mm-hmm.
What is one way you wouldn't want to die?
I would not want to die slowly.
Girl.
Just in general.
Yeah.
Because that's so painful to die slow. I'm like, if you're going to kill me or I'm going to die, let me die fast.
That's true.
I wouldn't want it to be slow and painful. Mm-hmm. Because that's the saddest. And especially like if you're sick or you're dying of like cancer or whatever it is. And then your family, your loved ones is having to see that.
So you wouldn't take the treatment?
No, just let me die.
Robert, would you be okay with it?
Would you rather have me suffer through it all, or would you let me
Or
just
would
pass?
you want that little percent that she might be okay?
I'll take that little percent.
Oh.
So what about you, Krystal? What's one way you wouldn't want to die?
I got 2.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, 3. Number 1, I don't want to be eaten by a shark.
She really thought about this.
But here's the thing, you never touch water.
I know, but that's why I don't touch water.
Okay.
She's scared of sharks.
Definitely scared of sharks, even though we live in the middle of the freaking United States. But so that's number 1. Number 2 is dying on an airplane, because I told you I don't like rides that go up and down. So I can't imagine free falling until my death. Like, that would be so scary.
So you wouldn't say no to skydiving?
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I can't. I told Chang, I was like, nope. My grandpa wants to do it. And I'm like, you're crazy.
Your grandpa?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, no,
You
I'm
should at
not
least let
doing
him
that.
do it once.
Nope. I'll pass.
Never.
What if the parachute don't work? What if we land in water? Oh my god.
With sharks in it.
Oh my god. That's so scary.
What's your third one?
My third one is drowning. Anything with water, okay?
Do you know how to swim, Millie's?
Nope.
She does not touch any body of
Maybe
water.
I
Don't
should-
you know?
maybe
Whenever
I
we
should
go
teach
to
y'all to swim,
waters,
I'm too scared. I get to I overthink that there's a shark. So then I can't. My arms and my legs get stiff.
why do you think that is? Has that always stuck with you when you were little?
No, like I've watched the Animal Channel with sharks and fishes and stuff. But,
Shark Week.
Yeah, but like I've never watched Jaws. I don't know if it's just like thinking about them or something. But I don't know when exactly I started getting scared, but just lately.
That's actually one of my questions.
Oh yeah.
So, any phobias?
So that phobia of, the water is
Ooh,
the
seeing that photo.
phobia. So pretty much it's straightforward. Your fear of the deep.
Oh, like
So pretty much, you being in water makes you fear of not seeing what's beneath you.
Yeah, really. Like I've watched my sister will send me reels or TikToks of a ship just being in hard current water, right?
Oh
So
my
it's
gosh.
splashing everywhere all over the freaking ship and everything, and you can see the water just crashing into it, and that literally gives me anxiety. I'm like,
So you'll say no to a cruise.
but I will do a cruise.
she wants to do a cruise. Yeah,
That's so crazy because I've also been in the speedboats. I've not paddle boated. The bicycle boats. You paddle.
Oh, yeah.
Paddle
I've done
boats.
that, and I've also jet ski. But I'm still really scared. Like if we were to flip, that's it. I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'll drown. I don't know, but
Maybe you should teach her how to swim, Emerald. What's the most romantic thing someone ever done for you? So, what's the most romantic thing Chang done for you?
there's so many things. It's hard to think about. Okay, so
Just give one.
there's one time that we had gone to St. George, and we had checked in. And then I went into the bathroom and I came back and there was rose petals everywhere. And there was balloons, and he had bought, I think, he just bought drinks for us because we weren't old enough to buy liquor and beer and champagne and all that stuff. But that's about it. I feel like I can't remember.
Dang, y'all were fancy back then.
Did you
We
bring it
were-
up there?
Huh? He sure did.
What about you, Nancy? What's the most romantic
Most
thing?
romantic thing Robert has done. What's the most romantic thing you've done, babe?
I'm curious.
Let me think. That's hard. I mean, Robert's not the most romantic, I'm gonna be honest. He's only romantic because I tell him.
To be home.
But I think, the time where I think it was was it my birthday or our anniversary? It was my birthday. And he took me out to dinner. And before dinner, he gave me a necklace.
Oh,
He bought me a necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robert has recorded, but he bought me a blue,
Sapphire,
Sapphire?
topaz.
necklace.
Beautiful.
That's one of the most romantic things.
Next thing is her earring.
Well, and he brought me a bracelet. It was another time, but I seriously cried when he gave me the bracelet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Even
beautiful.
though it was in the car. Yeah.
I'm kind of curious when Chang proposes to me. Am I gonna cry? I don't know. Maybe I feel like it's been too long. I'm not gonna cry. I'm just gonna be like, thank God, finally.
So is it gonna be the on the knee with the ring or with the chicken overhead?
It's gonna be a ring on the knee.
Okay.
No chicken
I
yet. I ain't
didn't
falling
cry.
nobody.
I didn't cry. I was more surprised and caught off guard. My sister didn't cry.
Oh, she didn't.
No, she was caught off guard.
Oh, Because like I watch proposal videos and they're so in love and they're just so happy that he asked, and I'm like,
With it being that long, yeah, maybe it won't be as like.
but we'll see. But I don't know if he does it with just me and him, maybe I won't cry. But I think if we have a lot of family and friends in front of us, I will, just because like I'll feel emotional because my family's there too. So we'll see.
Awesome. So here's a question from your sister. What kind of parents do you think you will be? This question is kind of hard because you're never going to know what kind of parent you're going to be.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard, Emerald. But overall, it's you learn as you go. You're never perfect. You know, you being the parent is pretty much, you know, you being the kid that has another thing to watch. So it's a learning curve. It's a question that, you know, it's hard on everyone. We're not perfect. We're not, you know, the parent we want to be sometimes. But at the same time, you learn from your mistakes from your past parenting. Like, you know, you learn from your parents. That's what the best thing we can do about.
Yeah, like I used to think I was gonna be the strict one. I ain't the strict one.
Oh, really?
Robert's the strict one. I'm more the laid back. Oh, come here, I'll give you loves.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it's opposite. I thought Robert would have been like the cool, chill one too. But now it's opposite.
I don't know, because like right now with Renji, my dog, I am the strict one. Like I feel like I'm gonna be the strict one, and Cheng's gonna be the laid back one. Because like with Renji, I get mad at him a lot. But, I mean, I give him a lot of love too, but like he knows better, so then I like get mad at him. And for Chang, he gets mad at Renji too, but then he's more, what's the word, forgiving, you know. And he'll like, if Renji wants something, he'll give it to him, which I won't. Like if he begs for food, I don't give it to him. I don't care. I just tell him to go away. He can't have any. But Chang will be like, oh, but look at his eyes. He has his paw right here. And I'm like, okay, it's not good for him. You're not supposed to give him that, and he still does. So I think I will be the strict parent.
Oh gosh.
So here's this one from V. I'm going to call her V.
Oh, okay.
What's your favorite thing about yourself?
What's my favorite thing about myself?
That's hard.
That's hard. We love you, V, but that is very hard. I feel like we would really have to put thought into it. That's the thing. Because I'm going to be like, I don't like anything about myself. You know? There's nothing.
Nothing, Nance?
Nothing. But I mean, like, if I really put thought into it, like, really sat and thought about it, I probably could figure something out. But with it being such a rapid question, I'm like, nothing. Maybe how nice I am.
That's true.
I'm
Really
nice. Sometimes I'm a little too nice. But I guess you could say that I'm nice.
Okay.
What about you, Krystal?
I love that I'm determined. Just because I feel like I always see results, like especially with work, because I always try to compete with myself at work a lot. Because I grew up with my dad always telling us that life is a competition. That's why for me, I always talk about like competing with other people or like feeling like it's a give and take, you know? So my dad's always taught me like, oh, like if someone does something for you, you know, you have to remember that for later, then you can help them out too, kind of thing. And so I feel like I really take that in with me. And I don't know. I lost my train of thought. But I just love that I'm determined, and whatever I want, I usually get. So
There you go, V. All right. So thank you with all the questions that we got from our viewers and our followers. So we'll go on to our personal questions from each other. So, anyone will go first?
I'll go.
Okay.
So I wrote, what are you most afraid of? Not your sharks, but like just in general.
I'm like, here we go again.
That was your phobia.
My biggest.
What are you most afraid of?
I am most afraid of failure. That's always been my biggest fear ever, and that's where I get really scared of like taking chances. Because if I'm one of those people where like if I know that I can't win, I'm not gonna do it. So that's where I don't take chances. I don't like go out of my comfort zone, and that's what also like cripples me too. Because then I'm not trying new things and like finding new ways to do stuff. But yeah, that's my biggest fear. my biggest, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Biggest
What
fear.
are you most afraid of? Or I mean,
Yeah.
what are you afraid of? Biggest fear.
Am I asking Nancy her questions back too?
I mean, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
Vice
You
versa.
guys can all go at once, or you guys can go back.
Go back.
Or I mean, like, do I ask Nancy that question too?
If you want to.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Hey.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
Losing a loved one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why I have such a hard time with my grandpa, and I haven't let go. Because like I've told you, like I have regrets.
Yeah.
So I think it's just losing loved one, and like I lost him, and then I lost my uncle, but I wasn't as close to my uncle, so it doesn't hit as hard. But with my grandpa, yeah. So that's why I'm like, I think if I lose anybody else, it might be hard on me.
Yeah. I know. That's what I said too when I lost my mom. I was like, if I lose anybody right now, I don't think I'll make it. It's hard. Okay. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
If I had 3 wishes,
Yep.
what would it be? Be debt free.
Oh, okay.
Girl, you just wasted a wish.
We gotta ask Robert afterwards.
I'm debt free though. I don't know. 3 wishes.
Girl, you've never.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah.
I've thought about it, but I feel like it's changed.
Oh, okay.
Let's say be debt free. I mean, because debt kicks your butt. It really kicks your butt, okay? Wish number 2 is to have a house. My dream house. Which I don't know what my dream house is. But
That's
to
okay.
have my dream house when
dream.
it comes to mine. And 3, to live happy.
Cute.
Like how you say, I hope everybody's happy.
Ew.
But yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Oh, me. My first wish is to have one more conversation with my mom for the last time. And then my second wish would be to be successful. That's all I don't know. My whole life has been like that. That's all I want is to be successful. And then the last one is just to be happy.
I told you guys.
So are you guys not happy right now?
No, but like I just want the end of the road to
Yeah.
be happy and fulfilled.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, I don't want to be in my late like 50s and be struggling, you know, and be and worrying about stuff. I want to be settled in and be like, wow, I did a lot in my life. You know, I'm so proud to live the life that I've had, you know. That's a wish. Even though it probably will come true because you know, you just settle in and you get used to your life. So
That's why I say it might change because, you know, my dad, it might just change.
literally.
So,
Because success and happiness doesn't, I mean, it involves money, of course, but like sometimes you don't need that too.
sometimes money's not the answer,
Yeah.
too, though. That's the thing.
Well, Robert, what are your 3 wishes?
Yeah, let me
Let's
know,
hear the
Robert,
sky is the
our
limit.
editor.
Mine's magical though.
Oh,
Okay, what's yours?
One is to, of course, have the ability to fly.
Oh.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
keep going.
Would you be able to take people with you?
Yes.
Oh,
there you go, girl. That's a good wish.
Second will be, have unlimited amount of money.
Okay.
So sky's
Money
limit.
don't solve everything.
Unlimited.
No.
You hear me? Unlimited.
Okay.
And then third is pretty much just,
To die happy.
All of us.
no, like
What's your third?
travel the world.
Oh.
Not the world here. Pretty much the world, like galactic wise.
Oh.
Dang, yours is
Really?
very
Really?
mystical.
Not
There you go.
me. I don't think I'm curious about space.
I think I'd be too scared
I
to
know.
see things.
Well, let me ask you
I
guys a
wanna
question
see.
then.
Okay.
Do you guys believe in aliens?
That's a no. I'm sorry.
Yes
don't,
and no.
Don't hate on us.
I know there's something out there, but then like it's hard for me to believe something that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Same like
Because I haven't had an experience
Yeah.
where I've seen something or heard something or been taken away, kind of thing. So,
it's kind of hard to believe.
but that don't mean aliens come take me though, okay?
So go ahead with the next question, Nancy.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why? I mean, it doesn't have to be like your inner self too. It could be like whatever.
Oh, like my face and stuff.
Yeah, like that.
Well, talking about my inner self, I would. What was the question?
What would you change about yourself?
What
and
would
why?
I change about myself? I would change that I would be fearless. I think that's what holds me back on a lot of stuff in my life. And then the other thing is, I would like to change my body shape because I feel like it's not proportionated right. And then I'd fix my teeth.
Your teeth?
Yeah, because I hate them.
Your teeth aren't really that bad.
Looks fine.
But okay. You had braces.
Yeah, but
It moved.
it moved, so
You don't have a permanent retainer?
I do, but it's not here anymore. It's somewhere else.
Hey, it's okay. Mine too.
Oh, yours?
Yeah, I lost my top one before my grandma's funeral.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost
never
mine
found
like
it.
right after I got them too.
Oh.
Because I hated putting them on because it sounded like I had a lisp.
Was yours the one that goes out here, or is that Invisalign one?
No, it's the one that like you.
I wish I had that one.
Really?
I had the
Which one
like
did you have?
kind of clear one because my bottom's permanent. It was just my top.
Oh, Yeah, because like I would have to go to work and then I'd be like, "What kind of sheesh?" And I'm like, "Bro, I hate sounding like this."
And they're gonna be like, "What'd you say?"
Yeah, I'm like, "What kind of sheesh?" And I was like, "Yep, I'm not wearing these. I'm gonna be made fun of." So, what about you, Nance?
I would change my self confidence
Okay.
because I'm not all the way there.
Aw.
I know you guys are all like, Nancy, you're fine.
Yeah,
Everybody's like,
you
you look good.
are.
But no, mentally,
beautiful.
I'm not there.
Okay.
Like how you said, my body shape, like body as well. Because I mean, like, what? I was skinny back then, but I wasn't like crazy skinny, like how we were saying. When we went out, I was never 00. The smallest I was a 5. I mean, if I could go back to being size 5'7", oh, I would definitely
I would
do
take
it.
that.
And then I would change my nose.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hate my nose.
Why?
I feel like it's big.
Oh my gosh, it's not even big, Nancy. I was like, why?
I don't know. I just hate my nose.
Oh, okay. I never noticed your nose, girl.
Now every time you look at me,
I know, and be like, what is she not like?
I don't know. Maybe it's just when I take pictures, I feel like my nose is bigger, but I see my nose.
Okay.
Yeah. Your turn.
Well, mine was the same question as B. It's just something you love about yourself, but I'll just ask the next question.
Okay.
Would you take a cheater back?
Yeah. Depending on the scenario and like if you go through like therapy or because I see this a lot on like the Hmong pages too. I read it and it's some people, yes, they say no because the cheater is always cheater. But then some people say yes because, you can work through it and like going through therapy and really trusting each other again and building that, what you guys had before. Of course, it's not going to be the same. It's never going to be the same.
Yeah.
But you have to be willing to put in that effort of trying to make it work again. And it has to be both of you, mutually. It can't just be the one person, because if it's the one person, then it's like, well, why am I going to take you back?
Yeah.
But, yeah. What about you? No?
No, I would.
Yeah.
Just because, like, before, if you would have asked me, like, a couple years ago, I'd been like, nope, I'm not taking him back. Like, he could go kill himself. I don't care. Yeah. But now, I think, like, long term, too, especially if you have kids, it's really hard, and you have to, like, really figure out what you want to do from there. But I don't know. I would take him back just because, but he'd have to change too.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just like me. The only hard part for me though is like I told you in the last episode, where like I can forgive, but I can't forget. You know, so I would be in that toxic place in my head all the time, being like, every time we fight, I throw that out. You know,
That's hard, girl.
Yeah. So like you said, a lot of therapy would have to be done because I don't know. That's why I feel bad, because he doesn't deserve that, especially if he's changed himself and is trying to do better. But I don't know. So that's where it gets a little iffy for me.
Yeah, that's why I say it has to be mutually, and you guys have to like really work on it. And like it can't just be like whatever, like, oh yeah, we fix it now, and then you go back and do it again, type of thing. It would be a no, maybe. It also depends too, though.
Like, it's hard.
All these depends, like how many times and all that stuff,
and how deep it was too. Because I feel like if you had a whole like relationship with her, like you're messaging her, you guys go spend weekends together, and that's the first time I hear about it, I'm gonna be really upset too, though. Yeah. So, and
I mean, like if you have voiced it already too, like. And it already happened once, and then you voiced it that second time, something should click.
I would hope so.
Kind of hope.
Anyways, what a sad question.
You're going deep. Okay, let's see. Favorite celebrity crush?
That's hard.
Baby.
Let me pull mine up because I don't know the guy's name.
Oh.
Go ahead with yours.
American wise, it'd be Justin Bieber.
Ooh.
But he's been my crush for like years. But like I wouldn't want a relationship with him.
So let me ask you this for more of my question. Drama alert. What do you think about the Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez drama?
I think it's ridiculous. I feel like, I don't know, because they always try to pin women on women. It's never the guy's fault. And like for me, I would be really mad if Justin didn't stand up for me in a way. But then I also understand why he hasn't said anything too, because then it's just gonna add more drama. Yeah, like. But I don't know. It gets messy for me. I feel like people should just leave them two alone, and stop creating all this drama for them too.
Putting fuel to the fire.
But I will always be Team Selena. So
I would be too, but because I know, like,
we grew up with her.
With Hailey Bieber, I was like, who's Hailey Bieber?
I didn't know who she was till she was Hailey Bieber.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I knew she was a daughter of what's his name?
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, no, the brother.
No,
the brother. I don't know.
Yeah.
So who's your not American crush, but your?
I don't. That's so hard. My Korean.
That's hard. I have too many.
There's so many. But I don't know how to say his name. Go ahead, Nance.
Oh, my American one is Darren Barrett for Never Have I Ever.
Really?
Yes, he is so cute.
You're the half Japanese guy.
Yeah, he's half Japanese.
Okay, but my other American crush would be Captain America.
Captain America or
the Chris
guy?
Evans.
Okay, I was like, huh?
He's so cute. Oh my gosh.
So what about your other guy, Robert Pattinson?
I used to really like him when I was younger, but I'm not as into him anymore.
Oh no?
No.
Did you ever go watch
I think
Batman?
that was just a phase. I think that was because I was in like that Twilight phase. That's why I had liked him. But now that I'm older, I'm like, it's not there.
Oh.
No, I never watched it. I heard it sucked, so I never watched it. I don't know if it sucks or not. I haven't watched it, so I've
Yes,
only
please
heard.
don't make critical claims when you haven't watched it.
That's what I said. But then I wanted to watch it, but I just never have.
Yeah, I watched it. It was all right. Not memorable. I don't
Yeah,
remember
see?
what happened.
So I don't know. Like, I don't know because I've never watched it. But I think people were so kind of like maybe weirded out because they saw him as like Edward Cullen, maybe. And they, like it's stuck because you know how sometimes with celebrities their character sticks with them.
Yeah.
Then I feel like maybe that could have been why. But I think also that's why I never watched it because I was so stuck with him being Edward Cullen.
Yeah.
That I'm like, I can't see him as that.
So let me ask you about this. They're thinking about making another reboot of Twilight. Are you gonna
Are
watch
they?
that? I think so. It's possible.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, just to see how they are doing it.
I feel like it won't be as good though.
But yeah, I feel like it's never the same. When
They did.
Shout out to Hollywood Reporter's Twilight series in the works.
How recent is this? Scroll up. Right there, 2023, April 19, 2023. Yeah, I mean, like, if they do it, then okay. I mean, you never know. They might do it better, or they might not do it like how it was. Maybe people like the original better. But
So will you go watch the series?
yeah, just to see how it is.
Yeah, I'll go watch the first one. If it's any good, then I'll watch the rest of them. So we'll see.
So we haven't gone to your other
Asian.
crush.
You said the Asian guys.
Yeah, Asian guys.
I love Lee Min Ho. That's basic, but I do. And then the other one is the guy from Crash Landing, that Hugh Bien.
The one that married the actress?
Yes.
Oh no!
I never really was like into his character, but then after Crash Landing, I was like, I'm sold. So.
Mine is J-Bum from GOT7.
Oh.
And then this other guy. I don't know. I don't want to know how to say his name, but he was from Business Proposal.
Oh. Uh-huh.
He's the one from Business Proposal.
Yeah. I can't. Say
I don't know
his
his name.
I can't. Chen can say it, but I can't say it.
Yeah, and that one. Red. It was like what the Red Moon or whatever.
Oh yeah, he was really good looking
He
in
was
that
in
one.
that one.
The Anhos
Yeah.
Oyosop?
He's
I think that's how you say it.
cute.
I don't know, I'm just saying.
He's cute. But yeah.
Right, next question, Krystal.
Okay, this is a deep question. Sorry. If you could ask God or whoever you think is the, higher power, whatever, a yes or no question, what would it be?
That's hard.
Should I go first?
Yeah.
You can go first.
Will time travel ever exist in my lifetime?
Gosh dang, sir.
Dang.
He really thought. I wouldn't want to do that.
No?
No, I wouldn't want to repeat anything. I don't want to see anything before. I don't want to see anything after.
Oh.
So if you have the chance to win the lottery, would you do it?
Huh? How did that go from time travel to the lottery?
You can go see what the numbers are.
Ew. No. No,
Okay.
I would not.
So what's your answers?
Huh?
If you could ask God a yes or no question, what would it be?
I don't know. I feel like that's deep. Will I be successful and happy in the future? Like successful, happy, satisfied.
Okay.
Because personally, I wouldn't want to know too far into my future. Because it's kind of scary too.
Yeah.
And then when it happens, you're like, oh, I already knew that happened. I mean, from movies or all that. But I wouldn't want to know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what about you?
Mine would probably be that same question, or the other one would be will I have kids? So
Well,
that's what gets scary.
So here's a deep question from me. When will you go see a doctor?
she's supposed to. We talked about this already
We did.
at work.
Please do.
I'm going to.
I'm
I
concerned.
told her and her sister they need to go do all their doctor visits.
Please do.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna plan to. once I find time, I just feel like
So busy.
it's. But I also know if you want to do it, you make time for it. You know.
One of the simple thing is just go get your blood work done.
I'm just scared they're gonna tell me like, oh, you have this and this, and
Yeah.
then I get in my head and.
It's better to know than not to know. So, next
Hopefully
question.
soon. Go ahead, Dent.
Hold on. Did you want to call your sister back?
Oh,
I can see her face. Was it your sister?
yeah, she only called once. It's
Oh,
okay.
okay. You got it this part out.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
Just kidding. Go ahead.
Biggest pet peeve.
Pet peeve? Ooh. Laziness.
This girl.
Laziness, or I hate when people chew really loud. That's Shane. Yep. He's ill, see? I'm just sitting there. He's like, what we doing today? I'm like, ew, bro, close your mouth, please. So those are my pet peeves. You have any?
I mean, yeah, like eating out loud. I probably do, but I can't think of any. Do I have any pet peeves, son? You know, it's so hard because, like, I probably do, but then I feel like you notice it more than me.
Oh, uh-huh.
Nancy's pet peeve is pretty much, being on time.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
Ew. I know, I'm like,
I'm like,
Krystal's always late.
yeah.
My bad.
And my perfectionist.
Yeah, I have to repeat myself like 2-3 times. But it looks fine. It looks fine.
The other thing, my pet peeve is people being disorganized. That drives me insane.
Sorry, Krystal.
No, it's okay. It's not you, Nan.
Life's not
I know. It's so funny. Yours time, mine's being disorganized.
I can't clutter, or I hate when people crumble up their paper.
Like that coworker.
Yeah, and I'm like, ew, just leave it flat and
Make it
pretty.
look nice.
Yeah, make it look nice, but that's my pet peeve. Okay. Or people don't know how to do their job. That's
Sorry, she's calling you out.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, but I've never experienced.
Me neither.
I've heard stories, all that, but I've never experienced myself.
I never want to either. So
Yeah, I don't because people ask well, how are you gonna react when you see it? I don't know. You're never gonna know if it is a ghost or if it's not.
And I wonder, I'm like, okay, so if I was to see a bada, so a girl ghost, that's very scary, right? And she was to chase after me, okay, and I don't run, I just stare at her, what are they gonna do? Yeah. I mean, I know some of them can take over your body or whatever, but do they actually kill you too? I'm confused. If you're not scared,
I feel
of them,
that's
then what?
different. I feel my opinion, I don't think that was a ghost. I feel that would be a demon or something else.
Well, let me ask you
Because I feel
this.
ghosts, I think ghosts, they don't really touch you. From what, in my opinion, I feel ghosts, they don't really touch you. Whereas if it's a demon or something else, they would touch you.
I have chills going down my legs. I'm
Well, let me ask you this. Do you guys believe in guardian angels?
No.
I don't.
No.
I feel maybe my mom is, because I feel there's a lot of times where bad things could have happened and it didn't. So that, but not really.
What's today, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, on to the next question.
Let's see. Oh, your turn. I just did mine.
Okay. What's your favorite part of being in a relationship?
What's my favorite part? Having that second opinion.
Okay.
And the thing with Robert, I tell him, he's that little thought in my head.
Oh, okay.
Oh, same for me too.
Yeah.
Really?
Vice versa. We're each other's thoughts and each other's heads. So it's nice to have that other person telling you and all that.
Because I'm upfront and Nancy's more conservative.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I'm just straightforward and Nancy's like, why don't you think about this? I'm like, oh, you're true.
Why are you so straightforward,
Yeah.
That's nice.
But yeah, we're that little thought in each other's head sometimes. What are you?
Okay. Just that companionship. You know, just to have somebody to help you and to have a second opinion, and that's yeah. I just like how, you know, coming home to someone. You know,
Yeah.
that's what I love. So
Oh yeah, always. Let's see. Are you ready? Do you have any other phobias? I don't know any phobias, but you already told us about your shark and your water.
really, just shark and water is my biggest phobias. Those are things I really can't get over.
Okay.
What about you?
What's your phobias?
Didn't we talk about your phobia? No.
No.
Okay.
Do you have any?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, heights.
Heights, but like losing my damn kid.
Oh.
Like it always scares me because, you know, there's always those stories
Oh,
of
yeah.
like something happened to the kids. Like when we go to the store, I hold that kid. Like it scares me, and I'm pretty sure she is so irritated with me sometimes. Cause I'm like, come here. She'll be like, Mom, I'm just right here. I'm like, no, you need to come right here. Stand by me. And she'll be like, but Mom, look at. I'm like, no, like I don't want you going over there yourself. But losing my kid,
No, I feel like that's like
it's scary.
one of the scariest
Yeah.
things too.
Cause you never know. Yeah, but otherwise, not really. Like, yeah, heights kind of, but that's like with roller coasters. I mean, I could do airplane fine.
Oh,
Like it doesn't bother me.
Do you do window seat too?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually like the window seat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm a little bit scared of heights. As long as I don't think about it or look at it, I'm okay.
Okay.
But if I see it or look down, ooh, I'm scared. It's just, I guess, just that water thing where I don't know what's down there and I could die. So.
So how about going hiking, like Angel's Landing?
Oh
those
heck
and
no!
stuff? You can't do those.
Nope.
Dude, babe, those are scary.
Those are scary. Literally, you're walking in one line.
We learned it the hard way
Oh yeah, we didn't even go far.
because my mom was scared, and I didn't know. She didn't know.
Oh, you guys didn't know?
Yeah,
She
so
didn't say
so we went to
anything.
what, Zion.
Yeah, I was.
So we went Zion.
Park.
Tried to go to Angel's Landing. Went about a third of the way, and then she looked down. She's
It was
like,
not even a third.
"It's a third."
It.
So
I
a third,
guess.
because halfway was up there, and then
Was it?
yeah.
Oh.
So we went a third, and then my mom said, "I can't do this." I'm like, "Okay, we're going back. We can't do this,
Yeah.
and just go back." So it
And
was
we
a good-
told her ahead too.
yeah.
But she didn't say anything. Because literally, you're just like walking up. Like, it's like pretty much you think it was like a wall and you're just walking up.
I'm surprised that your
higher.
grandparents actually went to the Narrows.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, did you go with them too?
Yeah, we went together.
How'd you guys like it?
It was okay. It wasn't bad. It was just the water was deep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys just turned back, or you guys just kept going?
We didn't go all the way,
Oh, okay.
just because like the water was literally like right here.
Oh.
Yeah. But we've been to the Narrows. We've been to Canaryville. But yeah.
So you're gonna take us to explore, you know,
If you guys
Farmington.
want to, I don't really remember.
Farmington. Did you say Farmington?
Farmington,
Fillmore.
Fillmore.
I'm like, yeah, let's go explore Farmington.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to go for tour guide too. Like I remember the places and stuff. I just don't remember how to get there because it's been so long. Because I haven't been in Fillmore in like
Wow.
a while since out of high school. You know,
Yeah.
I've been in and out of like Fillmore. Maybe I came back to Fillmore for a year, but that's because I just worked all year and then I went back. So it's been a while.
So you're none of those cool kids that went up into the mountains and, you know, chill, campfire and stuff.
No, me and my friends, we just hung out. We went to the hot pots. So it's like the hot springs.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we would do. Or we would just go cruising in the city, or we'd hang out at Maverick. That's what we would do.
So how about
You
this?
know
I
Maverick?
think this is a place called Torpega. What's it called? It's where you got to drive up and it's like a little spring that comes out.
Oh,
I think
Is
it's
that in
near
Fillmore?
Yeah, it's near Fillmore.
Oh.
oh.
Yes.
If you don't know about them, that's fine.
Mm.
Next question.
No, it's my turn. Do you think you're a good kisser?
No.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like I'm a horrible kisser, but my husband can answer for me. But I feel like I'm a horrible kisser.
Oh.
Because when I kiss Robert, I don't like making out.
Oh, you
I'm
don't?
really just like kiss the lip and that's it.
Okay.
'Cause I'm like, like your video.
What?
The whole tongue in your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's not for me.
Oh, Robert, is Nancy a good kisser?
It's decent.
See? Told you. What about you?
I think I'm also decent. Because I'm like you too. I don't really like making out unless it's gonna lead to something else.
Yeah.
You know. But other than that, like I had that coworker where she's like, yeah, like we don't have to have sex or anything. We could just sit there and make out. And I'm like, for like 15 minutes.
That's
I wish I was one of those people that enjoyed kissing, but
yeah, no, it's okay. Me too. What were some of your favorite subjects in school?
I loved language and math, and then
Go on.
I was really good in math for a little bit, and then we got into trig, and then I was like, what the?
Yeah, I got into trig too. I graduated with D-ish C.
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh.
It was a struggle for trig.
Yeah.
And I hated chemistry because I'm horrible at science. That's my weak point. And then
chemistry was just a lot of math.
it was like word problems.
Oh,
And I can't do word
true.
problems.
Okay.
That's why I like algebra, because it's just numbers,
Oh,
right? You just look at numbers and you just calculate. You know, it's easy.
Yeah.
You know, like which one's stronger, which one you're supposed to do first, whatever. But like in science, it's like, if this was to happen, what would this happen? If you put this much in this, how much would that be? And I'm like, what? You're supposed to learn like all these words that mean like to times them or to add them or to do whatever. And I'm like, I don't just do it simple.
It's so funny.
And then I think my last subject I would say is geography, but like only because that was just because that was like an easy class for me. I enjoyed because like they would quiz you on where's where, and I would just go on the computer and then it would just quiz me the whole time. So I think I liked it because it was an easy class. Yeah, not that I was good at it, because now ask me where anything is, I don't know.
It's okay.
What about you?
I said, ask me anything about math. I don't know. I really like my childcare class.
That's so you, Nance.
I know. I enjoyed my financial aid class.
Okay.
Because I think it was the teacher too. Because I already knew who the teacher was, so I enjoyed the way she did it. Because there was 2 different financial literacy classes when I was going to high school. I think it was near the full year or the half year. I don't remember which one I took.
Okay.
But one was harder than the other, and the one I took was the easier one. But I really liked it. I enjoyed that class and the childcare class.
Okay.
I just don't remember what the childcare class was called. I hated
Child development or something.
probably
like that. Yeah.
probably was. Hated math. Hated English. English wasn't bad. I'm not a fan of it. Hated science and world history.
I like language because I like writing stories. And also I was really good at like adjectives and nouns and stuff like that. Now I don't use them anymore, so it's like whatever. Yeah.
That's why I said all this world stuff. You asked me about it now. I don't know.
No idea.
It's hard. Yeah.
Next question, please.
Could you stay friends with an ex?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I tried to too. And no. I feel like it's too hard. Because I feel like those feelings, they come back.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're really dead ass serious, like, I ain't taking you back, we're just friends. But I feel like that's hard too. But no, I wouldn't. I'm not even friends with any of my ex.
Yeah, me neither. I think I would just be nosy as hell. Like I would want to know what's going on in his life if we were friends, and I don't want to, because then it seems like I want him in a way, because like most of the time you're like, why do you care? So that's why I wouldn't be able to stay with an ex either, because I am like, we're over, I don't care about you, whatever, maybe we could be friends, whatever, but like I can't be near you though, like there's no communication happening.
And like I wouldn't want like their new girlfriend or new whatever be thinking like anything. Yeah. When you're really just like, we're just friends, but then the other person could be thinking like, well, why are you still friends with your ex? Yeah. Like, is it not weird and all that? Which I'm like, it's not weird, but I would rather not have to go through all that.
No, really.
Gosh, Krystal.
What? I have one more question.
If you have any rapid questions or deep questions, you can just ask it.
Deep question?
If you have any that comes up.
To pass it?
No, just.
Oh, this is my last one. The other
Okay.
ones are quick, but this is my last one. What advice would you give your past self?
My past self.
Or like your teenage self, I guess.
I think I would have gave myself a little more confidence in me and Cheng's relationship, because back then he was really controlling, and I think I let him decide, like make decisions for me during my high school years. Like I wasn't like Cheng wouldn't let me go hang out with my friends, and he would always question me when I had like dance competitions or like I'd have to perform at high school events and stuff. So that, and then we would fight a lot. Like I'd come home from like a performance and we would fight till like 2 a.m., you know, kind of thing. Because like, I don't know. Like now I'm like, no, like you can't do that to me. Like I'm my own person. I get to choose and do whatever I want. And I told him back then too, I'm like, you're too much for me. Like if you don't relax and calm down, I'm out, because I've already like lost a lot in my high school years, and I'm not going to do that for the rest of my life either. So, and then he chilled down a lot. So
Proud of you.
thanks.
So let me ask you this. Do you still dance?
Do I still dance? No. You can ask my family. I don't dance no more. Sadly. But yeah.
So what about you, Nancy?
What advice would I give my past self? You're perfect the way you are.
Aw.
Yeah. I feel like I was hard on myself because when I hit between 4th to 6th grade, I was big. I wasn't like big, but I was chubbier. And like you could tell I was chubby. And then once 7th grade hit, I lost the weight. But then even still, I was still struggling with accepting myself. And I mean, like, it's stuck still.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, that's why I said, you're perfect the way you are.
Jesus. I guess
Oh, that's not really an advice. Yeah. No, that's an advice.
that's advice, you know. Just to love yourself.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you all for the questions.
Yeah, and-
Hopefully this answers whatever you guys ask.
And a little more insight on us again.
Yes.
Right. Till next time.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time, like Nat said. This is Sincerely Bestie.
Bye.